Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. Welcome to the Global Forgiveness Circle. If you found yourself here, I trust and know that you are here for a reason. Perhaps you're working on forgiveness, working through the process. I have been guided by the angels of forgiveness to bring forward a work called Forgiveness Journey to a Clear Place. That's a book that was published in 2023, and it is available for you. But I was also guided to meet monthly with like-minded people who are working on the freedom of the human race. That's essentially what forgiveness offers. Remember, as we discussed in previous episodes, this is now episode 9. In previous episodes, we talked about the meaning of forgiveness, and that is truly to release your power over other people to hold resentment. And so when you forgive, you're letting go of that power to actually cause discomfort, dis-ease in the world. That makes you a spiritual activist because you may think it's just an internal process, but everything that happens inside first then resonates outward. And a lot of the book describes the process of resonance and energy healing, in that what you hold inside resonates outward and comes back to you. We may call that karma. It's also quantum entanglement. It's also the energetic imprint that you place out into the world that truly is yours to requalify when you're ready. And so this has been my work, and perhaps it is also yours to set yourself free, setting others free as well. So in the last few episodes, we've been taking what was called the Forgiveness Project, a series of meditations, activations, activities to undertake for you to learn how to forgive beyond the platitudes of forgive and forget and things like that, that perhaps you've tried in the past but wonder why it's not truly resolved. So we are now on week 5 of this series of the Forgiveness Project. But I also know that if you found yourself here out of sequence, it's divine timing. So you may either feel called to go back and go from the beginning, or just join us now in the here and now. There's something here for you. I am certain of it. So I'm going to take us, it moves into the meditation fairly quickly. So perhaps you'll want to find a place where you are comfortable, someplace that's private, perhaps light a candle to hold sacred space for you. Know that in this space you are protected. The angels of forgiveness are around you. Beautiful beings of infinite light and unconditional love from the realm of the ascended masters and the Elohim are also here for you. The God presence, helping you move forward on this path of forgiveness. Just want to breathe into that circle. The circle is not a physical circle, so you may find yourself here asynchronously. Again, all in divine timing. Beautifully so. We breathe into the circle and know that we are connected through all time, all space. So if you do have the book, I'm starting on chapter 16, page 215 today. It is week 5 of what was called the Forgiveness Project. In the clear place. The paradox of the journey to the clear place is that it is not a way of paths or turns, but it is a journey within. No matter how often we shift the icosahedron, we are still on the outside looking in. The journey to the clear place is to one day find yourself inside, looking outward, centered, whole, knowing the truth of your being from the inside out. The clear place is the place of being, and the journey is a journey of becoming. The angels of forgiveness are quite pleased with every effort you make to become clear, and their support on this journey is unwavering. These beautiful divine messengers would like to gift you one final transmission of great light for the journey ahead. In this final meditation of the Forgiveness Project, you will receive a gift from the angels of forgiveness. So you will be able to develop a deep connection with the angels of forgiveness for ongoing guidance through the daily flow of release and divine love. Take a deep breath and gently bring awareness to your heart center. Breathe deeply into the heart and allow yourself to feel and experience everything you hold within it. All the love you have ever known in this lifetime and in every other lifetime. Consciously tell your body that it is time to relax, knowing that this is your time set aside to work on self-love. In your mind's eye, place yourself in your sacred garden that is now so familiar to you. You have been here many times. See the beauty of the garden. Experience it in its fullness. What comes to your awareness? Whatever catches your attention, lean in. Take a closer look. Notice the new growth, the transformation of the garden. How do you feel as you experience this garden now? Notice what you notice. As the scene unfolds, you find a body of water, a pond, a stream, or even a waterfall. Go to the water's edge and find a beautiful place to sit and relax. Feel yourself relax more fully, listening to the water, feeling the moisture in the air, the temperature. As you sit in the garden by the water, ponder the flow of forgiveness. The you sitting by the water breathes deeply into their heart center, and in their consciousness they walk through the garden, and they place themselves in a beautiful area by the sacred temple of truth in the middle of the garden. And that version of yourself finds a beautiful place to sit outside the temple. Feeling the energy of the temple of truth. They may be touching the marble and wood, seeing the rocks, gemstones, artwork, and decoration outside the temple. Feeling this energy moving through them, uplifting. In this version of you, in their meditation, as they close their eyes and breathe deeply, they connect to their heart center. Feeling love in their consciousness. They see an inner version of themselves walking up the steps of the Temple of Truth and entering the sacred space. They make their way to the flame room, where they sit beside the flame of truth, that beautiful green, gold, white flame. That inner version of yourself settles into a deeper meditation beside the flame of truth. With their eyes closed and connecting with their heart, they ponder forgiving everybody, everything. They allow the flame of truth to burn through their energy body. They allow their awareness to rise and feel their consciousness expanding to a higher vibrational plane. They rise into the etheric, energetic plane, lifted by the atoms and the electrons of the air, into a finer energy, a more refined vibration. And they connect with a version of themselves we will call the higher self. This version of you has already ascended into divine light consciousness. This is you, the ascended you, beyond time and space. This is you, connecting here and now. This version of you is surrounded by angelic beings emanating musical vibrations, songs of higher love and divine light. This light and sacred sound will lead you the rest of the way. Follow their guidance. This version of you is connected to divine consciousness, to the divine plan, and has beautiful messages of love, strength, and wisdom to share with you. This is a place free of judgment. This is a higher vibration and is a place of non-judgment. It is a place where forgiveness is not necessary. Beyond forgiveness, the clear place. In this refined state, there is nothing to forgive. Forgiveness is needed for those who judge. Forgiveness is extended by those who carry judgment within the heart. When you hold nothing but love, there is no judgment, and there is no need for forgiveness. There is no separation. It is a place of divine wholeness, oneness, beyond perspective, beyond forgiveness. The angels of forgiveness will now place a beautiful crystalline structure, an icosahedron, into the heart center. This is a symbol of your divine consciousness within. What does that feel like in your heart now? What do you notice? Notice those parts of you that are resistant. Bring love. Those too can be healed. Bring love to those parts of you that resist moving beyond the need to forgive. More love, more love, more love. Allow your higher self to bring forward anything you need to know about the grace of moving beyond forgiveness, beyond judgment, and beyond the need for forgiveness. Remain open and receptive. Remain here as long as you feel inwardly guided. Reaching this version of yourself, the higher self, this blessing is something you can do regularly. In all reality, this is just a thought away. In this moment, we will say thank you to the higher self for the guidance, the wisdom, the experience, the glimpse of a moment without judgment, a moment beyond forgiveness. This is possible. This is the path. With gratitude, the version of you sitting at the sacred flame of truth takes a deep breath and pulls the energy of the higher self back into yourself. That version of you opens their eyes. That version of you that sits outside the temple of truth takes a deep breath and pulls the version of themselves from the flame room back into themselves, fully aware and awake. They open their eyes. The version of you that sits in the garden by the water takes a deep breath and pulls the version of the self that was sitting outside the temple back into themselves, fully. Bringing all that energy from the higher self, from the flame room, from the outer temple self, back into the fullness of their experience in the garden by the body of water. You feel yourself expanding with each layer of awakening. And as that version of you that sits at the water opens their eyes, you take a deep breath and pull your consciousness back in completely, drawing in that version of you sitting in the garden by the water. And you pull all of that life force energy, all parts of you back into you, into the here and now. And you feel your heart expanding to hold the higher vibrations of the higher self, all contained within. Holding in the physical form at this moment the memory of a space within you that is beyond judgment, beyond forgiveness, divine wholeness, connection, one. As you connect with the Earth Star chakra beneath your feet, there is one more awakening within. You gently blink your eyes open and connect with the play of matter around you in your physical room, seeing all the shapes, all the colors, the light and shadows, everything around and through you, as you, your perceptions and your perspective. Notice what you notice. Notice how you feel. What are you aware of? May you experience much peace and love. I don't want to talk much after this experience. Know that in the book there are some journaling prompts things that may assist you in processing and maintaining this beautiful peace within. I will end with the prayer that concludes this chapter in the book, and then I will say goodbye with deep gratitude for the work that you are doing. I know that when you work on you, you help to raise the vibration of the planet. Thank you for joining me on this journey. This is a prayer for awakening in forgiveness. Dear Mother, Father, God, thank you for the light of your forgiveness that flows through the 4 lower bodies of each of us. We patiently hold space for the awakening of all beings as we transform this world together in the light of forgiveness. Brother to brother, friend to friend, we rise as one before the dawn to witness the new day and the transformation of becoming. In gratitude we sing, Om, Amen.